I know there's going to be a lot of people joining, just as Lisa Fleming has just joined us as well. So welcome out of Atlanta. I'm actually going to be sharing Lisa Fleming's testimony here in a little bit later with the before and after picture. Absolutely amazing. This product has literally just changed her life. I had another phone call with her this morning as well. Just amazing lady out there. She's a massage therapist. I know we have some other massage therapists on here as well. Hello, Harrison. Welcome to the webinar. We're so excited for y'all. And so I don't know what brought you here today. Maybe it's to make some money. Maybe it's just because of the amazing products that we have. But both of those are going to be afforded to you. And I'm going to explain all of that to you here as we start moving along. The products are second to none, in my opinion. Everybody, every living soul on this planet should be utilizing these products. It's direct cellular nutrition. But what's got me excited about this is not just about the products. This is also, and the health and the betterment of what we're doing for people's health. But it is also about making money. If you're going to enter into a business, if you want to increase your lifestyle, you want to increase your or decrease your risk from losing a job or your business due to this pandemic, ladies and gentlemen, you have found the answer here, because we are on the cutting edge of something revolutionary, not only in the nutritional world, but also in how we're developing our system so that you, brand new person here, can have success. If you attach into our teaching and coaching and mentoring system that I'm going to be explaining, you can be successful here too. We've got people already making over $800, $1,000 in their very first week. No income claim. I'm going to cover that here in a bit, but I'm just telling you, letting you know that yes, you can do this if you're teachable and coachable, and allow us to help you do that. Maybe you're here to make an extra $500 or $1,000 a week, you know, or a month, excuse me. I mean, a week, sure, but you can do that as a month too. Maybe that would just help you out, get you through this pandemic time. But then on the backside of this, you can really start growing that, make it even bigger, right? Maybe you're looking for a couple $1,000s extra a month. Maybe you have a child that you're trying to help put through college. Maybe you got some debt that you want to pay off. Maybe you have a vacation that you really want to plan taking the family after this quarantine's all over with, right? Or whatever it may be, a fund, right? Some people are just holding on by tooth and nail, but what if you could be increasing your income so that when this pandemic is over with, you can actually go out and enjoy yourselves, all right? Or maybe you're looking for an entire career change, an extra $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 per month. Folks, all of that is available here, and I'm going to go through it. Before I get started, there are a couple disclaimers I need to cover. The first one is we're not making any medical or healthcare claims. Cili by Design products have not been evaluated by the FDA. It's a nutritional. FDA doesn't get involved with nutritionals. Makes sense, right? But we are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, mitigate, or prevent any illness or disease. Okay, the second disclaimer I need to make here is that no income claims. There are no guarantees that anyone will make money for the use or promotion of Cili by Design products. Okay, this is not a get rich quick scheme. If that's what you're looking for, go ahead and get yourself off right now, because that's not what we're doing here. This is a bona fide business. We help people make money and earn money, leverage themselves by building leverage so that they have more income coming in with less effort. That is the goal. That's the business model, right? But there's no guarantees. You can make, it requires personal initiative, extreme diligence, skills, and time. So with that being said, let me dive into this. The name of our company is called Cili by Design. Cili is a Balinese word that means prosperity, good fortune, beauty, and great health. All right, we pre-launched, began opening this market up to the world into the United States. We're only in the United States right now. We opened that up in June of 2019, last year. So we're not even a year old, and we are in pre-launch. To any network marketers that are joining us today, welcome. But understand, if you're looking for a new home, you just found it, because we're still in pre-launch. Now, Cili by Design, is a health and wellness company. And we use a proprietary aquaceutical nanotechnology. In my opinion, this is a complete paradigm shift as to how nutritionals will be delivered in the future by everybody. But right now, it's proprietary to us alone. And we also use the most bioavailable CBD and CBG on the market. Now, we are a cloud-based company. We're incorporated in Nevada. We have business offices over in Florida. We have some in Chicago. All our product fulfillment and shipping is done out of Utah. So we're a cloud-based company, folks. We do not have a large office building with all the overhead that goes with it. What does that mean to you? We can offer you as a customer a better product at a lower price. And for the members, we can actually offer even a better price and we can put more money back into the prosperity plan, back into your pockets, excuse me. These are the owners of our company, Brad, Marcia Hager, out of Las Vegas, Nevada, where we are incorporated. They combined have over 50 plus years experience in the direct selling industry. Brad Hager himself has been a #1 income earner in multiple companies, and we just love that about him. And by being so, he's gotten to work with the owners hand in hand. They ask him for his expert advice, what they need to do as a company to make that company grow, right? Marcia actually owned her own network marketing company for over 10 years. So they bring a wealth of experience. They have earned in excess of over $30 million in this industry and have reached high six-figure monthly incomes. But what I really love about these people as well, that impresses me, but I want to impress upon you, is that they have mentored 20 people to millionaire or multi-millionaire status. In fact, in the last organization, company that we were all in, they had over 250,000 people in 170 countries. All right, they have sales nearing $1 billion, and they also have a published goal of helping 100 people becoming millionaire earners in this industry. So what is this future of CBD? What is this CBD all about? CBD is becoming more and more popular, right? Word of mouth is starting to spread. Maybe depending on what part of the country you're in, you're seeing CBD retail stores pop up. You see them in airports, kiosks, you see it in malls. You start seeing it more and more and more. So what is this going on, right? Well, look at this. Right now, it's less than $1 billion industry, and the Brightfield Group and many others have said it could hit $22 billion in the next couple of years. Think about that. That's a 20-fold increase in the marketplace in just the next couple of years. Inc. calls it the next gold rush. Forbes, it says it could grow by 700% this year alone. And then, of course, Mitch McConnell weighed in a while back saying that CBD sales could increase 40 times in the next 4 years. Why? Let me start breaking this down for you a little bit. You see, wealth is created in the first 1 to 3% of the marketplace, and that is where the CBD industry is right now. This is not going to stop at 22 billion. It's going to go on to 50 billion and 100 billion and beyond. Why? You see, our bodies are already hardwired for CBD. And the anecdotal evidence has been out there for years that CBD helps with different people's challenges, health challenges, right? Now, as it's become legalized and it's now hemp can be grown in the United States as well, the scientists are taking a much more serious look. You have this endocannabinoid system. It wasn't even discovered until 1992. This is all new science. And as the science has gone deeper and deeper into studying and understanding this endocannabinoid system and how it affects our bodies, what some are saying is that this is the most important discovery in medical history, because the CBD network is the most important network in your entire body. It governs everything in your body. That's what the scientists are saying. So as this becomes more and more popular, as more and more people are feeling positive benefits from it, it's going to create more and more interest from the masses. Eventually, this arrow is going to move over to what we call critical mass. That's really what I feel is when the doctors are starting to get on board. That's when all this is starting to happen. And then from there, everybody's going to be talking about it. And they're like, you mean you're not taking a CBD supplement? You need to be taking a CBD supplement. And then they're going to share a story. As that begins to happen, we start kicking into momentum. And momentum only happens for about 1.5 to 3 years. And this is over history, tracing back different marketplaces that have experienced this. Think about the Amazon moment, right? Getting in before Amazon. I mean, the owner of Amazon now is the richest, wealthiest man in the entire world. How would you like to have been in before everybody else knew what was going to happen with Amazon, right? How about the .com industry? There was a lot of wealth that was created. If you enter into the .com industry now, you may make a little bit money, but they're way up here in stabilization. But if you could have gotten in at the ground floor, how about the Apple moment, right? Before, or your Microsoft moment, before that started to balloon, you get in early, you buy that stock real early, and then ride the wave, right? That's what we are talking about right now by entering into the CBD market. But it's not just entering into the CBD market. You got to be competitive. You need to have a USP, a unique selling proposition. And we do with our technology, which I'm going to get into. And as this CBD marketplace starts taking off, people are going to be looking for the best, greatest thing out there. And right now we have something that nobody else, in my understanding and my research, has. All right, we're talking direct cellular nutrition. We're talking tasteless. We're talking 99% absorption. This is just revolutionary. So as this momentum starts kicking in, you have the opportunity right now to get in at the ground floor of all this, right? That's where the most money is going to be made. And like you just saw, Brad and Marcia Hager, there's 80 millionaires that they have their eyes set on to create, and more some in the Cili by Design company. And this is your opportunity. If you may have looked a gift horse in the mouth before, but I'm telling you, you're looking at one right now. So you want to get in before this tidal wave happens. This is a year or so, maybe 6 months. We don't know when it's going to explode, but it's going to explode. Look what's going on with this COVID, right? Everything that you read is talking about boosting your immune system. This product boosts your immune system. I can't make a correlation between COVID and this, but what I can say is by taking this product, you are going to be boosting your immune system. All right. Now, what is CBD? Because some of you, maybe like my wife and I, when we first got introduced to this, we didn't know anything about CBD. Okay, I didn't introduce myself, but my name is Guy Berlando, and I'm a founding member with this company. But before I did all that, I was a military pilot. I was a fighter pilot for 20 years. I'm currently a captain with Southwest Airlines. I'm a best-selling author. So, I mean, CBD just didn't interest me. I'm a relatively healthy guy. I didn't care about what CBD was all about, right? But then my good friend, Mr. Brad Hager, was starting this company. I'm like, okay, start teaching me what this CBD thing is all about. Let me start sharing with you what I discovered. CBD cannabidiol is known as a superfood. It's non-intoxicating. That's the THC. And that's what gets you high, you know, when you smoke weed or whatever. I cannot afford to bust a drug test, right? I'm a captain with Southwest Airlines. As an airline pilot, we get randomly drug tested. I would lose my job, lose my license, everything else if I tested positive for THC. We have zero. We are THC free. All our products are. CBD is high in protein. It contains all 20 amino acids, including the 9 essential amino acids. It has the perfect ratios of omega-3, 6, 9 vitamins A, B1, B2, B3, B6, C, E, and many other key minerals. It's a superfood. Now, CBG is lesser known. It was first discovered in Israel in 1964, and it's known as the mother of all cannabinoids. It comes from the stem of the baby hemp plant, and it's over 10 times as expensive as the CBD. That's probably why you haven't heard as much about it. It can improve anxiety, pain, inflammation, depression, glaucoma, skin conditions, and so much more. And I've got testimonies on all that. But what I want to do now is to dive into what is this aquaceutical nanotechnology. I want to help you start to understand why we are so different. So I'm going to break this down for you, okay? Aqua means water. Ceutical means nutritional. Nano means extremely tiny size particles. In fact, if you were to pull a piece of hair out of the top of your head and take a look at the end of it, that would be about 100,000 nanometers. We're going to be talking about going all the way down to just 7 nanometers. And then technology is what puts it all together. All right, as you can see here, and you probably already know, our bodies are mostly comprised of water. But until I saw this slide, maybe the same thing for you, did you realize that your eyes are 95% water? Your heart and muscles, 75% water. Your brain and kidneys, 83% water. Your lungs are 85% water. And look at this, your blood is 94% water. So water is the most bioavailable thing that you can put in your body. So what we start out this technology with is a proprietary 7-step process to create ultra pure water to transport these nutrients to the cells of the body. You see, this is going to be a little technical, but it's very important to understand why we're so different. We're going to take a typical CBD particle that's 2,000 nanometers in size, and with this scientific process that was created by 4 scientists and 9 PhDs, we're going to splice this particle up into 7 nanometer size particles, and from that one particle create over 23 million individual particles. All right. Now what we do is we take through this scientific process, we're going to encapsulate. This is not a water soluble CBD product. Those are out there. That is not what we're doing. Do not mix apples and oranges. Okay. This is a water encapsulated That means this is the reason why we have no taste as well, because it's encapsulated in the water molecules in about a half second through the scientific process. And what that does is we create trillions of individual nutritious particles that can easily enter the cells throughout your body. All right, when you take one capful, and I'm going to stop the share here. I'm going to bring up my video. I'm going to stop the share because I want you to be able to see what we're talking about here. All right. There you go. So what you're seeing here is the bottle of Switch. This is our primary product. And what you do is you simply unscrew the cap here. You fill this top of the cap up. That's a measured dose. It's 1 teaspoon. Put it in your mouth and you switch it around for a minute. In that minute's time, you're getting 99% absorption. All right. In 5 minutes, we surmise there's enough CBD, CBG, and all these other nutritional particles that are in here to go to every single one of your cells in your body. Did you realize you have 37.2 trillion cells in make up your body? Each one of those cells already has 34 CBD receptors on it. So like I said, your body's hardwired for CBD, but here's the challenge. Those cells can only absorb between 60 to 85 nanometers. So the 2000 nanometer size particle down here that I shared with you earlier, that's too big to be absorbed directly by the cells. But because of our technology and our ability to nanosize these all the way down to just 7 nanometers, it allows for that direct cellular nutrition. So how does that differ from everything else out there on the market? This is a tincture. Most people, and the best way to get CBD into your system right now is through one of these tinctures. These cost between about 70 to 100 bucks. In fact, when my wife and I were first getting introduced to this and we went to a local retail store here in Phoenix, we witnessed 2 ladies purchase a $100 CBD, just CBD tincture, 100 bucks for 1 ounce, all right? Now, what this does is the CBD is in here, but it's wrapped in fats and oils. It's got an eyedropper. You put that in your mouth. First thing you're going to notice is it tastes nasty. All right, they may flavor it with peppermint, but you're still going to taste the CBD. Then you swallow it, and it's got to work its way through the digestive system, right? Because those particles are too big to be absorbed by the body. It's eventually going to work its way into the liver. You're only going to get about 10% absorption, and it's going to mix with anything else that may be in there, medications and stuff that you may be taking. And then the other challenge is, the scientists are saying that they're seeing increased levels of toxicity in the liver from people taking these CBD oils. In fact, Forbes magazine last year in June 18 put out an article referencing that. A couple months later, the FDA put out a bulletin referencing the same thing, the concerns about the increased toxicity in the liver. Now, with this, all of that is a non-player because with this, it's going directly to the cells. We are bypassing the digestive system completely. And not only do we have this beautiful bottle of Cili Swish, we also have these sprays, which I'm going to talk about here in just a little bit, and they're the size of a credit card. So let me go back into the screen share and stop my video. And so this is the 2000 nanometers going down to 7 nanometers for that direct cellular nutrition. And this is our product standards. We have 0 THC, as I already mentioned, good manufacturing practices compliant. You can Google this. This is actually an FDA regulated program. It means that every step of our process to bring this to shipment out to the public at the plant is basically FDA regulated. What does that mean to you? That you can be assured that what's on our label is what's in our product. We use EU, European Union, organic, true organic, whole hemp plant, or whole plant hemp oil. What that means is it not only has the CBD and CBG, it also has the other 30 cannabinoids minus the THC. We've been lab tested multiple times to show that what we have in our product is what's actually there. And also it's the highest, purest form of CBD and CBG that you can get on the planet. We have a doctor working with to make sure everything's within compliance for the body. We have it's a non-GMO, no side effects. We like to say it's 100% safe, 100% healthy, and 100% good. Now this is the product lineup. I already showed you what those sprays look like. And as you can see, there's a little pump there, and there's the nozzle to help you go, get it into your mouth. The Swish, it's 6 ounces. That's actually 36 servings, so it's just over a month's supply. Each of these sprays are a month's supply if you use a full dose every day. Not everybody does, okay? But that's what they are. They're designed as. Now, let me talk about this Swish bottle, this flagship product. It is a 50-50 blend of whole plant, CBD and CBG, with over 90 vitamins, minerals, nootropics, which is for mental clarity, electrolytes, primary adaptogens. These minerals, when I saw this, it really got me fired up because most of us already know, especially if you're in the health and nutritional industry or concerned about your health, know that most of us are walking around mineral deficient. Maybe you're taking a mineral supplement, but here's something you may not have known or not been aware of, just as I wasn't. Those minerals are 4,000 nanometers in size. That's twice as large as a CBD particle. So if you're only getting 10% of CBD from the normal delivery system, what are you getting from the minerals? Maybe 1 to 5% at best, right? So we nanosize 54 trace and macro minerals also down to 7 nanometers in the appropriate proportions for your body to get the body back the mineral deficiency that it's suffering from. All right. Now, Linus Pauling, who's a PhD and is a double Nobel laureate, he made this statement a while back. He said that you can trace every sickness, every disease, and every ailment to a mineral deficiency. And folks, that is one of the issues that we are addressing. In fact, the potential benefits from taking our product may include improved sleep. It promotes healthy skin, acts as an anti-inflammatory, anti-aging benefits, aids with stress and anxiety, improves mental clarity and focus, pain relief, and promotes heart health. Yes, we have testimonies for this bottom bullet as well. I have so many testimonies, not only my own, my mom, my sister, and then outside of my family, the thousands of people already using this product that send me daily testimonies constantly, and the company constantly. All right. Key ingredients. So what's going to happen here? All of our products, to include those sprays, have all of this in there. What's going to change up between the sprays and the Swish is these key ingredients. All right. Now, the key ingredients in our Swish is MSM. That is huge for pain. We have Boswellia and ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is the king of Ayurvedic herbs, if you're familiar. Are you taking a turmeric supplement? I know turmeric is very, very good for the body. It's extremely healthy. But guess what? Turmeric is 5,000 nanometers in size. You're only getting 1 to 3% at best of a turmeric supplement, okay? But not here, because curcumin comes from turmeric and it's nanosized down to 7 nanometers. It goes direct to your cells for that cellular nutrition. Cordialis is great for pain. Sarsaparilla and resveratrol as well. So documentation beats conversation. Let me just share this one with you, and I'm going to spend some time on it because this is how Cili by Design came into being. You see, this is obviously a foot, but it's a very special foot. This is the owner's son, Devin's foot. And what happened with Devin is he was born with real bad case of scoliosis, a 110-degree curvature on the top of his back, 85 degrees on the back of his back, or bottom of his back. And the doctors eventually said, hey, you know what? You're going to have to do this surgery for Devin because it's starting to affect his internal organs. And they did this surgery. He grew 4 inches, which made him very happy about that. But with the rods put in there now, as a post-surgery, he had a lot of pain. And that pain created a lot of stress. And that stress created these rashes all over his body. I mean, this poor kid, he had it all over his face, his chest, his arms, his back, his legs, obviously his feet. You can even see it on the other foot here. I mean, the kid was just in misery, right? So the parents didn't want to turn to opioids and get him hooked on those drugs. So they were looking for a natural, something natural to help him out with his pain. And well, they started turning to the CBD market a couple of years ago, and they were actually looking for a company to join. They had no intention of starting their own company. And so they started looking at all these other different CBD products out there. They tried network marketing products. They tried retail products. Anything they could get their hands on. In fact, they went through 18 brands and some 60 products, and nothing had a very positive effect on Devin. And that's when they came across these 4 scientists with 9 PhDs, and they sat down with one of them. And they had a coffee shop talk for 2.5 hours. They got samples from them. They came home. They said, okay, Devin, we got one more for you to try. We got to leave. And they were leaving the next day on a business trip to Bangkok. And they came back 8 days later, opened the door, and there's Devin smiling, going, Mom and Dad, I don't know what's in this stuff, but this stuff worked. In 8 days, the pain was gone and the rashes were completely gone from his body. life changing. Now, this lady is also, she's actually on the call. This is the lady I was introducing earlier before we got started with this webinar. Lisa is out of Atlanta, Georgia. She's a massage therapist. So could you imagine that hand touching your body? I couldn't. You know, I mean, Lisa's a good friend, but I'm sorry, Lisa, you know, I got to pass on that one, right? So it was negatively infecting. I mean, it was hurting and everything else. She's going to doctors, she's spending money, dermatologist, nobody's really helping her. She's using some topicals, it's getting a little bit better. But she also, I introduced this to a friend, Ted, who we were all friends beforehand, but I introduced it to Ted first because he's a chemist. I knew he'd be excited about this. And then he shared it with Lisa. And within 2 weeks of time or so, this condition completely cleared up from the palm of her hand and has not returned. Lisa has stood up in public forums. There in Atlanta. I've had her as a guest speaker on some of the calls that I do. This is real, folks. The next one here, this gentleman is a physical therapist. He also happens to live in Atlanta. And he had this, it's basically called adult dermatitis, I guess, but these rashes showing up on his face, right? He's seeing a dermatologist. Now get this. The dermatologist is telling him, Mark, you're never going to get ahead of this. You're going to have to live with this condition for the rest of your life. Oh, but by the way, we can maybe help manage it by you buying this cream from me for $700 a month. So he's buying this $700 cream. Now, somebody introduces him to this bottle of Swish. He starts using it. Guess what? 2 weeks later, it's gone. I see him a month after this picture, and you would never know he ever had it. Completely smooth skin on both sides of his cheeks. $79.95 retail is now what he's buying. Actually, he's a member with us. He's only paying $55 wholesale. So I don't know, $700 a month or $55 a month. You make the decision, right? And it actually cleared it up. Again, not making a medical claim. I'm telling you his results. This is what it did for him and his body. When he started taking Swish, this rash went away and it has not returned. Now think about those ladies that spent $100 for a 1 ounce bottle of just CBD. As you've already seen, this is far more than just CBD, right? CBD, CBG, and all those vitamins and nutrients, $79.95. That breaks down to just $13 an ounce. And at wholesale, it's just $9 an ounce. So I don't know about you. You can spend $70, $100 for 1 ounce of just CBD out there, or $13 or $9 an ounce for our product. Now, this next one is a lady friend of mine again. She's out in Chicago. She had this on and off again for 30 years, being our product, and went away. This lady with these really severe blood splotches, I'll just leave it at that, pretty much cleared up within 3 weeks. And I believe, I don't have a more recent picture to share with you, but she's still on the product and doing well, okay? This next one, maybe for the ladies that happen to be on here, maybe you've suffered and noticed some hair loss as you start getting older. This is to show that the product really does help boost the immune system. So this lady happened to take this product. This is before we even opened up our doors, right? But she had taken this product. She starts taking the Swish, and all of a sudden she notices the hair loss is less. And then she looks in the mirror and she actually has hair growth coming back. So she snapped another picture. I have a lady, Parisa, out in California. She is a cancer survivor. She's 44 years old. She suffers from a very rare autoimmune disease. And she was talking about the hair loss. When I shared this with her boyfriend, who's a fellow pilot at Southwest, he mentioned it to her. We actually met, all of us, on an overnight in San Francisco. And I said, why not give it a try? And so she takes a picture of her, she takes a shower, she collects the hair loss from the shower drain. She takes a picture of it. She takes another one 2 weeks later, and it's less, or it's half as much in 2 weeks of hair loss. We've had other ladies do the same thing. So I don't know if it will do this for you, but it is doing it for a lot of people. Now, this is the most important slide, and to me, in this entire presentation regarding the products. If you're not paying attention now, if you've been distracted, whoop, refocus, pay attention right now. All right, what you're about to see is mind-blowing. This is called a living blood analysis. What you're looking at here is individual red blood cells that are clumped together. Now, how this got onto this computer screen is, you see this healthy gentleman walked into this office. They prick his finger, take a drop of blood or two, put it on a slide, put it underneath a dark field microscope, and they project it onto this computer screen. And the technician is explaining, yep, these are individual red blood cells and they're clumped together. This is stress on the body. This is chronic inflammation. This is what leads to strokes and heart attacks as we age, or one of the conditions that does. It also leads to cancer and also other autoimmune diseases, right? So chronic inflammation, we're walking around with it. We don't even realize it. So this gentleman goes, okay, I got an idea. He goes, I want to take 1 teaspoon of this product. I'm going to switch it around for a minute, and I want you to draw my blood again 5 minutes later. They do that. They put a drop on a new drop of blood from his finger. Now, everything you have seen, remember, this is an internal product, right? This is not a topical. And so they prick his finger again, put another drop on the slide. 5 minutes later, complete blood scattering. This is phenomenal. The technician doing this can't believe what he's seeing. You see, the blood does so much, not only with the oxygen in your body and delivering nutrients or whatever the blood does, but it also detoxifies you, right? So when it's all clumped together, the technician's explaining to this gentleman that it can't do its full function. But when you have blood moving around like this, the blood is working a lot more efficiently and can do what it can do. $79.95 a month for breaking up chronic inflammation. Again, not making a medical claim. I can't guarantee this is what it's going to do for you, but what I encourage you to do is do a microscopy and test it out for yourself. We've had many people do this. A lot of people are a lot worse than this gentleman, and some people are a little bit better. But everybody that's done this microscopy has had this sort of result with our product thus far. Now, I mentioned we have these other 4 products. I'm going to briefly go through these, and then I want to get into how the money is made here. This first one is asleep. This is my favorite one. I have suffered from insomnia in the past. As an airline pilot, traveling around the country with different time zones, sleeping in strange hotel rooms and strange beds, strange noises, strange pillows, I can tell you, getting a good night's sleep is a challenge, but not anymore. Since I've been on this product and this spray, I sleep like a baby throughout the night. I get a very deep REM restorative sleep. Product rocks. Serenity, great for reducing the stress and anxiety. On Mike's testimony that he gave out today that I posted on my Cili guide page that you can look at, he's talking about how this product has helped him already with his stress and anxiety. He's actually lost weight with this product as well. I have another gentleman, and this is a side note because not everybody's going to have this kind of resounding effect. I'm just letting you know many people have lost weight with this, but this gentleman, Maurizio, actually lost 90 pounds being on our product since February. That's pretty phenomenal. That's the extreme. But anyhow, back to this Serenity product. It's really great for the millennials because a lot of millennials, 65% of the millennials turn to CBD to help them out with their stress. And I'll share a couple other real quick ones here on this one. My grandson, he started taking the Swish and the Serenity when he was 5 years old. He's now 6 years old. He's like a completely different kid because he was one of these younger kids that are with a lot of aggression and super hyper, and he was almost uncontrollable at times. And now he asks his mom for his Swish in the morning, and he would carry this with him when at school while school's in session. And if he felt that aggression coming on, because he was aware of it, he just couldn't control it. Now he does through the Serenity spray. So he just sprays himself. This one is our Boost. This is for fast, even leveled energy. My wife loves to work out. Maybe you do too. And she's at the gym one day, and this friend of hers came over and he goes, man, I'm just sluggish. I can't get going. I'm having an awful workout. She reaches into her bag. She picks it out, sprays herself a few times, points it at him, sprays him 9 times, which is a full dose. He comes back about 10, 15 minutes later. He goes, Elka, what the heck is in that stuff? He goes, man, I feel fantastic. And he went out and had a great workout. Well, he ended up having a great workout. This is our #1 selling spray. It's called Relief because it helps. The potential benefit of this is to reduce pain in your body. Again, not a medical claim. It's a great anti-inflammatory as well. These ingredients in here, so each of these key ingredients, if you've been paying attention, are changing up. It just is absolutely powerful. Now, how do you take these products and start turning it into a cash cow for yourself? And that's what I want to shift gears for. I'm telling you folks, this is easy to do. If you plug into our system, if you allow yourself to be teachable and coachable, follow what people have already been doing to make the money here, tap into the proven success, and I'm telling you, you too can have success here. Now, the first one is retail bonus. And again, that was not an income claim. I got to throw that in all the time because we got to satisfy the Attorney General and the FTC and all that. We don't want to get ourselves in trouble, but I'm just letting you know that this is what we have been, this is what the proven track record has been. Again, you may not make any money at a loan. It requires initiative on your part. The retail bonus, I love this. The intent here is not everybody wants to build a network marketing team, right? They don't like MLM. They don't want to do that. Well, guess what? You can still join us and still make a good residual income without building a team, just by going out here and doing a solid retail bonus, all right? Or a very small team. So right now you can get started with us. You're going to get a website, and everybody that gets started with us is going to get their own personal website that they can share. When you do share it, say, I come across your website, however, maybe through social media, maybe you give me a phone call, whatever it is. I purchased through your website, you're going to make a 25% commission off the wholesale price of what I buy. But get this, say you get excited and I'm a customer of yours and I say, hey, well, I want to share this too. So I come on as a member of yours. Congratulations. Now you're basically a C1. And when I share my website, because you sponsored me, you're going to get 10% off of what my customers purchase. And then you find a second person, you become a C2, and now you're going to get 5% off of that second person's customers. Say that's Jill. And Jill finds Scott, you're going to get 5% off of Scott's customers. You see, these are our ranks, C1, C2, C3, all the way up to C12. And when you hit C3, you maximize this out at 45% in retail bonuses. Not bad. Now, the next one here is a personal sales bonus. And don't worry if you don't get all this the first time. You probably aren't going to. We'll share this with you multiple times. The person that invited you to here will be happy to sit down and share all this with you as well. This personal sales bonus is pretty common in this industry. It's called many places a fast start bonus. And what it means is when you start a new member, say you started me, you're going to earn up to 25% of what I purchase. All right. Well, where we differ from everybody else that I have seen, I've never seen this in another company. I've been in this industry for 20 years. I'm telling you, the owner, Cili by Design, really did this compensation plan, this prosperity plan right, because it's not just a one-time bonus. This is ongoing. I'm telling you, folks, I am never coming off this product. It has fixed my blood pressure issue, and it's got me sleeping at night. My skin looks better. I've got more energy. I have no more aches or pains. I'm buying this month after month after month. And every time I do, if you had sponsored me, you would be earning up to that 25% commission, everything I buy. And that's not just me, it's for every member you bring on here. Now, this next one is the team commission. This is the big kahuna, if you will. This is the big one, all right? So I want to help you understand. I just talked with this extremely professional individual that happens to live in Florida. I mean, extremely professional. He huge in the financial world. And I'm trying to help him understand that this is not based on just your efforts. He keeps going back what I have to do, and I'm trying to help him understand. And this is the way I did it today. I said, you know, doctors and chiropractors and massage people, they're all jumping on board by the droves right now, because when they see that microscopy video, holy cow, why wouldn't you want to be on board, right? We have another gentleman, Dr. Jeff Young, and he said, you know, he had been looking for a direct cellular nutritional product and couldn't find one until this came across his desk, right? So I'm explaining this to this gentleman. He goes, yeah, but how are you reaching all these doctors and, you know, physical therapists? I said, I'm not. I talked to my chiropractor. He's marketing our product. I talked to our naturopathic just this week, and I believe he's going to be coming on board and marketing it. But I have a team of people, thousands of people, and each one of those people is going and talking to their doctor. So I am literally talking to thousands of doctors through my team. But me, myself, no, I talk to one or two here or there, right? That's what we're talking about doing. We're talking about building leverage. So what we do is you get a place here when you get started with us, and we're going to help you through our system find your first 2 people. This is a binary compensation plan. You only need to find 2 people. This is not one of those MLMs where you got to build wide, all right? We build deep, and you get paid on everybody that comes into your organization for these team commissions. So you get excited, you find me, great. We put me over here on the left side, and you find Jill, great. We put Jill over here on your right side. And then you got so excited, you also found Scott and you found Bob, and you got these 4 people going in your system, all right, and your business. That's what the darkened faces are representing, people that you personally sponsor. But guess what? I'm going to go do what you did. I'm going to go get my 2 or 4. Jill's going to get her 2 or 4, right? Bob's doing the same thing. Scott's doing the same thing, and your little teams start to grow. In fact, there's no restriction on the depth. You can grow this as big as you want to. This is how Brad and Marcia grew over 250,000 people in their last organization. Now can you see how you can start reaching a lot more doctors and physical therapists and massage therapists and just other people, because your network is growing and they're reaching out and they're making a little sale here or a little sale there. You're packing thousands of hours eventually into your single day. If you have 1,000 people in here in your business, each doing 1 hour of work, guess what? You're not getting 24 hours worth of work. You're getting 1,000 hours worth of work in a day's time. That's phenomenal. And guess what else? Somebody brought you into this business, and chances are they get excited and they share this with somebody else, and they're going to drop somebody into your business as well. Once they're in your business, you get paid on it, whether you were sponsored them in there or not. Okay. Unbelievable for these team commissions. So how do you actually get paid on this? All these smiley faces are representing little sales going on through the day. Let's say for this week, our business week, this is a weekly commission, closes out Sunday at midnight, Pacific Standard Time. And let's say the computer adds up all the sales volumes. You see, take these arrows and reverse them. So all these sales going down now start flowing back up, reverse order through these arrows like helium all the way back up to you, and then above you to the people that brought you in. Now, the computer is going to add up all these volumes on the left side. And let's say there's 5,000 in volume done in sales this week. And there was 8,000 in sales on the right side. Jill kicked my butt this week. Guys, good girl power, man. I love it. So the computer, though, is going to look at the lesser team. So 5,000, 10%, anywhere from 10 to 20%, depending on where you are in that rank structure of our company. But at 10%, 5,000, 10% of 5,000 is 500. So that's a $500 check for that week. You do that week after week after week, that's about $2,000 a month. What do you have to do to earn an extra $24,000 a year right now with what you're currently doing? You see, this is very part-time. We're talking 7 to 10 hours a week, making some phone calls, sharing what you found, letting us do the heavy lifting for you, and putting people in your business, growing your network, allowing them to go out and do the same thing. So in time, this thing could turn into 5,000 a week, all right, or 1,000 a week. That's $4,000 a month. That's $48,000 a year. But think about this. Again, this is not get rich. This is a business. You work it, you put effort into it in 2 to 3 years. What if you are making $10,000 a week, as people are doing in network marketing right now and have done? That's $40,000 a month. Now, how would that change your lifestyle, right? In fact, this can grow so big that we cap it at $1 million per month. And you might scoff at that, and maybe that's not your goal, but I will tell you right now, there is a lady in this industry of CBD network marketing is doing $1 million per month. I personally know somebody in the past that has done $1 million a month. I've seen his check. Brad knows 5 people that have done it. But maybe that's not your goal. That's fine, right? We started out by saying maybe you just want to earn a couple $100s a month. Folks, can you see how that is possible? We'd love to help you do that. And this next bonus doesn't affect any other bonuses. As a standalone bonus. You earn up to 50% of all your personally sponsored team members' bonuses every single week. So you sponsored me, you sponsored Jill, you sponsored Scott, you sponsored Brad or Bob, whoever it may be. You don't have to stop at 2 or 4. You can sponsor 8, 100, 800. It doesn't matter. And every time you do and you help that person succeed, you're increasing your paycheck through this mentoring bonus. You see, each person's in here in business for themselves, but not by themselves. Where there's an incentive to help each of the people that you bring on to make even more money than you. And as you do, you're increasing your salary or your paycheck every single week. It's so awesome. I love the way Zig Ziglar said it many years ago. If you help enough people get what they want, you'll just naturally get everything that you want. We do have these bonuses as well. These are monthly bonuses, these next 3. We have a car and transportation bonus. When you get started with us, you work your way up to C4, you're going to get 100, and you do that twice in a row. you're going to get $100 a month thereafter every time you hold that rank. If you go up to C5, you're going to get $250. So it keeps going up and up as you move up in the pay plan. Well, you know, an extra $100, that could help out with gas money. That could pay for insurance or a lease, and you start making up more money. Now you can start really literally having Cili by Design paying for the lease of a brand new car. And how would a nice new car be, especially if somebody else is driving for it? I tell you, they do drive better when they're paid for and you're driving them for free. Now, we have a travel and expense account bonus. This is going to go all the way up to $10,000 a month. The concept behind this, listen, right now you might be thinking about the immediate sphere, and that's great. We want to share this with everybody. But guess what? The people you share it with, they're going to share it with other people, and they're going to share it with other people, and your network starts to grow. Right now, I have a great team going in Chicago. We have a great team going up there in New Jersey. We have teams all over in different parts of the country. And I can tell you this, me as a leader, because this is what I love to do, I want to go and travel and see my groups up there. I want to help them grow it even bigger, do big business briefings. I want to take my leaders out to dinner and just have a good time, get to know them a little bit better on a personal level. Why not have the company pay me to do that? Why not have the company pay you to do that? As you start growing these teams and they get larger and larger, and if you like to travel and you want to go out and meet them, why not have the company pay you to go do that? And then the last one we have here is a healthcare and insurance bonus. This kicks in about the time you're thinking about going full time, you know, making some pretty good money here, nearing that six-figure income. But a lot of people don't, because they don't want to give up their benefits, right? So Brad and Marcia thought about that as well, and they threw in this healthcare and insurance bonus so you can go out and purchase your own healthcare and insurance. Folks, I don't know of another network marketing company that combines all three of these, but all three of them are here because our whole intention is we want to make this your last business venture. We don't want you coming in here and then jumping to another company. We're doing everything we can to make sure that you have everything that you need to not only grow your business, but have it sustained with residual income so you can be sipping margaritas on the beach and have your business grow even more while you're there away on some beautiful beach island or skiing in the mountains, whatever your pleasure is. And at the end of the month, all this money just gets dumped into your bank account. All right. This is your money. You get to do with it what you want. Your pay stub is going to identify where the money came from. But if you want to put a new pool in the backyard, you can do that with this. You got a college fund, you got debt you want to pay off. All this money can be applied for that. Maybe you don't want to travel. Maybe you'd rather run some ads with this. It's whatever you want to do with the money, but this is what it's earmarked for. The last bonus I want to talk on, this is your rank bonus. This is a one-time bonus. You get paid $1,000 when you hit C5 3 times in a row. It's a one-time bonus. All right. The next one, C6, it's a $2,500 bonus, one-time bonus. All the way up when you hit C12 one time, 3 times in a row, you're going to get a one-time bonus of $250,000. That is a total of $443,000 just in these rank bonuses alone. Now, are you going to do that in your first year? Probably not. I believe as we hit that momentum curve, we're going to have people doing that in their first year. But hey, what is your 2 to 5 year plan, 2 to 3 year plan, right? I mean, would an extra $10,000 a month in 2 years, or $20,000 or $50,000 or $100,000 a month make a difference in your life? I am laying out a blueprint on how you can make that, how it's possible for you to be able to do that. Again, not making an income claim. So before I show how you can get this started, let me also reiterate how you can tap into our system and make this doable for you. You might be listening to this and go, yeah, Guy, great. You can do this. You're a sales guy. You can do this, whatever. Folks, I'm not a sales guy. This is a learned skill of how to be able to relate this to people. I'm a fighter pilot, right? I am a pilot with Southwest Airlines. I learned all this, and how I learned it was from Brad and Marcia Hager. And so what I'm showing you right now is a way to be able to tap into this system that you too can learn this. If you're teachable and coachable, yes, you too can do this. This money that I'm talking about, these products work. The company is solid. We're going to be around for many, many, many years. We're going to be riding that tidal wave. And this system that I'm about to lay out for you is how you can tap into our knowledge, tap into your leaders' knowledge, the people that invited you to this. Allow us to teach you how to do this. Right now, we're only in the United States. We're marketing in the United States. We will be eventually going worldwide. We have a strong social media presence and a connected global community through social media. It's huge. This company, unlike some companies where they frown upon it and even restrict you from doing it, this company allows you to do as much marketing on social media as you want to. They encourage it. You just can't make a healthcare or medical claim. You can't use Cili by Design in your own personal website stuff. But other than that, it's fair game. Let's get out there and spread the word by Cili, right? We have a state-of-the-art back office. This is really important to understand. It's not important to you as a brand new person coming on, but for network marketers out there, and as you start to grow your business, this is going to become more and more important. But we do have a resources, a video library that you can start tapping into, start sharing these 1-minute sizzle videos with people to get their interest up, and then pop them on a webinar just like this. You're not having to pay me to do this. I'm doing this out of my own time, all right? Brad's not paying me to do this. I get paid through building my network, and I want to help everybody be able to do the same thing, right? So you have people that, and your leaders, the people that are bringing you into this business, they're doing these as well. They'll do them privately for you. In fact, how would you like to have somebody that's making good money here with Cili by Design do a private webinar just for you and your people? Right now with social distancing, it makes all the sense in the world. Nobody has to leave their house, but we can bring this to them. That's what we're talking about. Now, we also do have some weekly webinars and trainings like I'm talking about here. Right now, a little bit of that. The live events is on hold because of the pandemic, but eventually we'll be getting back to live business briefings. Brad Hager's traveled around, myself, Gary Sadowik, Mark Smithart, Dave Gantner, some of the leaders that are making money that are plugged in, Diane Chapman, they're going around, traveling around and meeting with people, all right? So you're gonna have that kind of support, again, live as well. We're also, like I mentioned, we're pre-launch. We're gonna have our launch of this company this month or next month in Las Vegas. Again, of course, that's all been canceled, but we are gonna be launching this company soon. More than likely now, we're probably looking at some sort of virtual launch, but we are gonna be launching this company. We wanna get this company launched and on the grid. We're also gonna be having incentive trips where you can win a free cruise or whatever we decide to do at that time every year. Amazing, right? It's a good chance. I mean, we work hard and play hard. Chance to get together with everybody from your team and other teams and just relax, kick back, have a good time. And while we're doing that, your business is still growing, right? And then we also, for the top income earners, the people that really go after this and want to make a really big team grow, we have the annual incentive trip for them. And that is going to be a very special, hosted by the company, an all expense paid trip. In the past, Brad and Marcia Hager have done trips to like Paris, France, Bora Bora, the Cook Islands. It's just really exotic places. They want to reward those that have really gone after that and built big teams, really spread the word about Cili by Design. So with that being said, let me get to the last slide here and how you get started. And I really hope you see the value here. I hope you want to come on as a business member, but maybe you just want to try the product. I tell you what, it's not a one size fits all. We have different sizes to help meet the needs of where you're at with your family. So the very first way that we get started here is with a membership, but guess what? It's free right now. We're not charging the membership. You know, is Costco or Sam's Club done that for you right now? No. In order to get the wholesale product pricing and everything, we charge a membership fee just like Costco or Sam's Club. But for this first year and part of our pre-launch promotion, it's waived. All right, but what does that membership normally include? Or the membership includes that you would normally have to pay $39.95 for your wholesale product pricing, your personalized business site, your Cili back office. You get your business management tracking tools, your product and business trainings. You get ongoing corporate support. I love our corporate support. It's amazing. Special product pricing and promotion. You get to participate in the prosperity plan and those annual incentive trips, but there's no product. All right, now, the first way to really enter this, and I like to call this kind of like a think about it kit, or I want to try the product kit. This is called our consumer pack. It's not going to be around forever. It's just $89. It's part of our pre-launch special and includes a 1-year membership that's free, a bottle of Swish, and 2 sprays. You get to choose which of the 2 that you want, Sleep, Boost, Relief, or Serenity. Now the regular member pricing on that's $129. So you're buying at $40 below wholesale. You're also getting a position. So you're getting one of those smiley faces. and you get a chance to try out the product. All right, not a bad start. However, if you're really thinking a little bit bigger, you got a little bit bigger vision, and you kind of see what we're talking about with the momentum slide, and you want to start sharing this with people, I'd recommend at the very least getting in at the intro pack level. That is $249.95. You're still getting that free Cili membership. Now you're getting 4 bottles of Swish and 1 each of the sprays. So now you get to sample out all the products, right? You're also getting this at $78 below the wholesale price. But look at the retail value now. The retail value is almost $420. So now you have enough to use yourself, sell out the rest. You're going to get all your money back. So you're basically getting started for free, and you're going to have a nice little profit left over. Not bad. And then look at this promotional rank of C3 for 30 days. Do you remember back a few slides ago, I said that retail bonus to maximize that out is at C3. That personal sales bonus of 25%, that also maxes out at C3. So C3 is the place to be. Well, guess what? You get to start there immediately, day one, whether you earned the rank or not, by purchasing this pack. And then I also like to say this is a family pack. You have enough for you, and maybe you have a child that you'd like to get on this, or a spouse or significant other. Now you have enough product to do that. Now this next one, it gets a little bit serious, more serious. This is a very popular pack with us. It's $499.95. You still get that free membership. You get 8 bottles of Swish and 2 each of the sprays. The regular member pricing $616, so you're saving $116 below wholesale. But look at the retail value now, almost $840. Now you definitely have enough for a couple in the family. Sell out the rest. You're going to get all your money back and make a nice little profit. Why so much product? Now you have enough to use, share, sell, and demo. In other words, you're in business now. With these other 2 packs, you're really not in business, but with this one now you are. And get this, C4 for 60 days, we're bumping you up a rank for twice as long. Now this last pack that I'm going to share with you, I'm almost done here, so hang on, because not only have I just showed you how you can get a free membership, I'm going to show you how you can also get free products. So stay with me. Now this is the best value for the dollar. This is how my wife got started. This is how a lot of my business partners got started, because it is the best value for the dollar. I'm going to show you why. This is called the Pro Pack. It's $749.95. All right, 750 bucks. You're still getting the free membership. Now you're getting 12 bottles of Swish. You're getting 3 each of the sprays. The regular member pricing $904, so you're saving $155 below wholesale. But look at this retail, $1,259.76. Folks, you have enough for you. Sell out the rest. You're going to get all your money back, and probably about a $350, $400 profit after all the tax and shipping is taken out as well. Folks, this is dynamite. You might say, oh my God, that's a lot of product. Folks, I'm telling you, people want this. I have a gentleman up in New Jersey, Patrick Dunn. Congratulations, Patrick. Just hit C3 today, the last day of the month. I'm so proud of you, my bud. But he got so excited when he saw this, just like you're seeing this, he started telling all his friends. By the time the product arrived, it only took him 5 days to get rid of it, and that was because he just had to try to coordinate to get the product to everybody. 5 days, he had this entire pack sold out. Made all his money back, a little bit of a profit. He was a happy camper. I've got a lady, Jessa, out in California, in Los Angeles, no network marketing experience before, no real sales experience before. She did it in a week's time. She was just sharing a little short 10-minute video with people that we have as part of our system. Folks, this product sells. People want what we have. All you got to do is just share what we have. People are looking for it already. So not only is this a great value, but look at this pre-launch special, C5 for 90 days. Folks, C5, that's almost halfway up the comp plan. Even though you haven't earned that rank, you're going to get paid at that level for your first 3 months in the business. There is so much value for the dollar here. That's why I encourage the Pro Pack. Now, of course, I got to share this little bullet on here. That's saying that those monthly bonuses, that car travel healthcare bonuses, are not included as part of these rank bonuses or rank promotion specials. You actually have to earn these ranks to earn those bonuses. But folks, everything else that's part of our prosperity plan. You get to earn day one starting out, whether you earn that rank or not. In fact, our goal is to help you get this paid off before the credit card bill even arrives. And we're doing that for our people, at least on our team. And I know a lot of other teams are doing that as well. We can't make a promise, but if you tap into our system, if you're teachable and coachable, we can at least show you how that is possible. All right. Now, I mentioned free product. These are one-time purchases. It's just a one, you're not doing this every month, okay? Understand that. This is a one-time purchase to get this product. Your monthly requirement to build and increase your wealth here is one bottle of Swish. That's $55 a month. And that doesn't matter if you're at the ground-based level or you're at the top of the chart at C12. It's one bottle of Swish, $55 a month. You're going to have your business paying for it anyhow. Why not, right? And when you're on our auto ship program, you're doing that every month at $55. The company is going to send you a free spray of your choice. $25 value. You can use for yourself, or you can share it, use it as a demo. You can sell it. You know, that's $300 worth of product every year. I just love this company. It is our home, our final resting place in this industry after 20 years of network marketing. We're so thankful for everything that Brad and Marcia have done for us and done for the people out here in this team of that have joined this company. Not everybody's in our team, of course. There's lots of people out here, but I want to be the first to be able to welcome you to Cili by Design. You've definitely made the right decision by getting started with us. Get back with the person that invited you here. Get your questions answered. Decide which is the best value for you, where your resources allow, and come on board. You won't be sorry. You will be so excited. You will be amazed how quickly your life can change. With that, I'm going to shut it down. Thank you so much. Welcome to Cili by Design. Bye-bye.